All right, good morning. So, I've been watching Brian Camp over at Clark and Edison Games do some presentation and some initial sharing of what he's doing with the Phil General Football, my old game, rebranded. Also, when digging this out, anyway, it inspired me to play a little bit of my version, the version I have, which is the old version, and with my new Phil General Football game guide and the amazing cards that Rory made, the 1995 NFL teams. He has a Super Bowl set and a 60s AFL set. Anyway, among all of this stuff, because I had been playing this last week when I was looking at this was jammed in with all of my Phil General Football. So I found my Flash KO boxing book. But to give you an idea of Dell's paperback, it's fantastic. It's about 29 pages. This one, of course, I had printed smaller than it was designed to be. It was designed to be 8.5 by 11 paperback ebook, but I printed it in booklet form from Office Depot online, and it fits beautifully, looks great, and I did it in color. So pretty dang cool. Okay, anyway, so I did find that, so there it is. All right, so I've already shuffled and divided for the first quarter. I randomly grabbed out of a stack of teams I was interested in playing. Again, these are what Rory's game cards look like. Phil General Football, beautiful colors, got the logo, and he puts the names of the key players in the position units. Very, very cool. All right, this is my old Flash Football field that has weather on it, right, or defensive formations. This particular field had defensive formations when you played head-to-head when your enemy, so this was early. This was like 1999 head-to-head version as I was playtesting all that with family. The cheat sheet here, so if my brother was over there playing the Broncos, I was playing the Raiders, he would call his defensive formation. We could look and see what that does, right? So I'm ignoring this, but this particular field, a prototype field, had defensive information on it. The other prototype field that's actually in the first edition book has weather effects in it. And we're not going to play with weather today. Anyway, I flipped randomly. I grabbed San Francisco at the Buffalo Bills. San Fran was an 11-5 team. They have a +1 intangibles. William Floyd at fullback, Derek LaVille at halfback. They had Jerry Rice, Brent Jones, J.J. Stokes, John Taylor coming off the bench. Tommy Thompson is the punter. Jamal Willis is our kick returner. Place kicker, Jeff Wilkins. We have a very good interception rate that can be taken back to the house. We also have Dexter Carter with a brilliant punt return that can be taken back to the house, and a -1 run defense. The Buffalo Bills at 10-6 only have one game separates these two, or technically half a game separates these two mathematically. +1 intangibles, Cardwell Garner, the fullback. Thurman Thomas was still pounding out the yardage with Buffalo. Bill Brooks, Lonnie Johnson, Russell Copeland, and a bench, Andre Reed off the bench. Andre Reed getting old, -1. Chris Mars, the punter. Derek Holmes is our kick returner. Steve Christie is our place kicker. Steve Tasker, our punt returner. By the way, our interception return can go back to the house. And then -1 run D. Okay, now I'm not using any particular play calling devices. I'm going to play it the way originally that it was designed. You just call whatever plays as you are the quarterback of these teams. So let's go ahead and we're going to go with our home team. The Bills will be getting the ball just to simplify things. So kick return or kickoff for the 49ers. So we know for a fact coming out to the 21, Buffalo at home is going to average 21. There is no special check. And again, this original football field is my copywritten 1997 field. Of course, it doesn't look the same, but it's basically the same ideas, 10-yard, 5-yard increments. All right, here we go, Buffalo. We've got a +2 halfback. We're going to run the ball. It's going to be halfback 5 +7 -1 is 6, 5, 6. It is 2nd and 4. We're going to go ahead and go progression pass. It's going to be 5 to the tight end. The tight end here is 0, no modifier, 5 yards and a first down. Oops, we should have been here. 5 yards and a first down to the 32. We're going to go ahead and run progression pass again. 21 to the wide receiver, Andre Reed. -1 is 20, 10, 20. And just like that, Jim Kelly and company are moving on San Fran. We're going to go ahead and run the ball outside. Thurman Thomas is going to get, no, it's off the bench, -1. So we're going to go back up here, 2nd and 11. We're going to go timing pass incomplete. Third down. We are not going to be in field goals. Now, if I get to the 36, that would be a field goal. Well, I'd have a first down by then. So we're going to go timing. Incomplete. Fourth down, we're going to punt. So our punt is 40. Their punt return is 18. So that's a 22-yard net. That is killer. 10, 20, 1, 2. That's the net. Now, I can choose to try to take it back to the house, but then I risk a fumble. We're not going to do it. A 22-yard net. San Fran's going to take that all day long. And that's one of the reasons San Fran will have an advantage in this game when you have that kind of punt return net the whole game. So Buffalo on their first possession, I'm going to go ahead and track possessions just for the hell of it. Buffalo Bills had to punt. I'm playing timing. I mean, I'm using the clock, but I'm going to record the possessions so I have something to look back on. I like tracking possessions even if I'm not timing by that because I can look back and see the highlights of the game. Wow, Buffalo in their first possession had to punt. So I track possessions whether I'm timing by them or not, which is one reason I ended up timing games by possessions because I was tracking them and I thought I'm averaging like 20, I'm averaging like 18 to 21 possessions a game. Hell, I might as well just time the games that way. So that's how the possession thing came out for me. It was I was already tracking them. All right, here we go. First quarter. By the way, this is first quarter. All right, here we go. San Fran with a really good, decent halfback. Run defense is solid. We got Jerry Rice. We're going to go progression pass. Picked off 2 yards downfield. Holy cow, they're going to get picked off 1-2. Their interception return is 14 back. That's going to be 10 down to the 15. Buffalo intercepts. So that's going to be the 49ers with a QBINT. And whose fault's that? I'm the one playing this quarterback, Steve Young. Guess whose fault that is? That's my fault. Intercepted. Buffalo is not going to attempt, even though they have a chance to take it back to the house. Why would you risk it when we're already at the 15? So here we go. Things are getting interesting. Buffalo has already produced a turnover. They're going to pitch it outside. It's going to be 2, -1, gain of a yard. 14, second down. They're going to go outside. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, -1. It's going to be 4 yards down to the 10-yard line. Third down. We're going to go progression pass. 5 to the running back. To the, it would be bench. 5 to the bench is -1, no modifier, so 4 yards. Down to the 6, it is 4th and 1. Buffalo at home, crowd roaring. We're going for it. We're going to go inside versus that defense. 1. Halfback +2, that's 3. -1 is 2 and a first down. 1-2 down to the 4-yard line. Brilliant. Buffalo converts. First and goal. We're going to go outside. -2 +2 is even. -1. He gets hammered, loses a yard. Second and goal from the 5. We're going to go inside. 1-0. -1. Nowhere. Third down. Well, we got to pass it from the red gun. I think Jim Kelly was still there. I mean, he was there, but I can't remember if he was hurt that year. But either way, we're going to have to put the ball in the air. We're going to go progression pass. It's going to be incomplete. Fourth down. Buffalo will have to kick, and the kick is missed. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. A 22-yard field goal. No good. Oh, Christie. The man who was wide right? So let's go to our cheat sheet. So in the back of my book, there's a cheat sheet. Field goals may only be attempted at or inside the PK rating, and 4-4 is missed. Oh, if we're half the distance, it's automatic. Never mind. Wait a second. Unless it's blocked. No, it's actually automatic. My fault. See, I got to remember my own rules. So Buffalo scores on a 22-yard field goal. That's why I was going to say, man. Okay, so that's good. Automatic if you're half the distance of your max range. So Christie nails it. And the kickoff for these guys is going to be 25, Jamal Willis. And here we go. San Fran started off with an interception. Steve Young drops back, throws a pick, trying to look for Brent Jones or somebody. All right, 49ers still in the first quarter. We're going to go outside run, 11 to the running back. Bench is -1, so 10 -2 is going to be 9 yards. Up to the 34, second and 1. We're going to go timing. We're going to take a shot deep. Play action. Incomplete. Steve Young can't find Jerry Rice downfield. We're going to dive up the gut. It's going to be -1 halfback. So 2 -2 is 0. Ball is loose. And 3-3. It is recovered by the defense. Ball is loose. We have now a fumble by our halfback, LaVille. LaVille with a fumble lost. Oh my gosh. Buffalo with a chance here. The crowd at home, the crowd roaring. It's 3-0. Buffalo's going to take a shot at the end zone. A bomb. 11 to the split in. Split in here is +1, so +2. No chance to change it, so 12 yards. 10, 11, 12, down to the 22-yard line. We're going to go outside. -1, +2. So -1, -2, +2, nowhere. Second down and 10. We're going to go progression pass. 3 to that fullback. No modifier. 3, no modifiers. 3 yards. 1, 2, 3, 3rd and 7. And we're going to go progression pass. 2 to the flanker. Flanker 0, 2. 2 yards. 1, 2. They throw a little dink pass. He gets hammered. And again, are we half the distance on place kick? That would be 18 or closer. 17, it's good. So Christie is going to get a 34-yard field goal again and a return out to the 25. San Fran, if they could just stop turning it over, they have managed defensively to hang in there despite turning it over twice in the first quarter. San Fran's going long. It's going to be 17 to the bench. 16 yards, 5, 10, 15, 16, up to the 41. Steve Young finds John Taylor. We're going to go timing again, incomplete. Outside run is going to be halfback. 2 -1 is 1 yard, not good. Third down, timing. 38 yards to the flanker. J.J. Stokes is open downfield for 38. 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, and 8, down to the 20. Steve Young finds J.J. on a post. We're going to go outside, -1, -2. Oh, yeah, Buffalo's defense sticks the fullback. That is actually William Floyd on a rare outside run. We're going to go progression pass, flanker. It's going to be JJ, 4, no modifier. So 4 is going to put us at the 18. 3rd and 5, 6, 7, 8. 3rd and 8. We got to go progression. If we can get Jerry Rice +4, we might get this first. It's going to be fullback. No, 4 yards. Say it ain't so. Down to the 14, 4th down. Their place kicker is 40. Half of that's 20. It's automatically good. 49ers are going to get a kick. Their guy is Wilkins. A 31-yard field goal for Wilkins. Right. And our field goals for Christie. So, folks, neither one of them can get the ball in the end zone. Unbelievable. And we've only got 2 plays left before the end of the first quarter. Kick return out to the 21. Buffalo's going to go progression pass, incomplete, second down. And Buffalo's going to go progression pass, 1 to the fullback, no modifier, so it's a nice swing pass out. 3rd down and 9. We got to shuffle the deck. Holy cow. So the first quarter is going to end. We're going to actually, this possession is going to bleed into this second quarter, which is really cool. 49ers 3, Bills 6. Thanks to turnovers, it is 3rd and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3rd and 9. And San Fran and Buffalo in a dogfight early in this game. Beautiful. Those turnovers really put Buffalo in a good spot. 49ers hit a 38-yard bomb to J.J. Stokes. Got him down close enough that it was a gimme field goal for Wilkins. We are playing field general football, which is flash football, rebranded. I did that in 2023, or 2024. I put this out. The deck of cards has never changed in all of its years. This deck has been the deck. Once I refined it, starting in 94, and it was finally refined in 97. This deck of cards never changed. All that changed was some of the surrounding mechanics, head-to-head play, optional stuff, and of course, the rating formulas had never changed from the original. Because once I had the cards done, I needed the rating formulas to support how the cards work statistically. So once those were done, the rating formulas have never changed. Field General Football now has its own rating formulas that are available, that were available. Again, none of this now is available free. This is all in the hands of the brand new owner, Brian, over at Clark and Addison. And those lucky few who grabbed this over the last 20, 30 years and have a copy of it. might be able to still enjoy this before Brian re-releases a brand new beautiful set. And again, Brian will have some wrinkles. He'll make some slight tweaks and wrinkles to it. He's going to add some stuff to it. He's going to publish some things that probably I should have published and never did. So it's going to be fascinating to watch Brian's, how he stewards this game out of Clark and Addison. I will be the first guy to buy this game. I want my game in brand new, beautiful, and I want a brand new, beautiful, fast action deck that can last many. I mean, I've been using this since Kevin found me, and the edges are all racked up and they get dirty, and so we definitely want new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You count out 6 because this accounts for overplays. Now, again, if you wanted to get the exact number of plays that existed in 1995 between San Fran and Buffalo, you could just do their plays, and then you would know that it's about 63, and then you would just leave 3 cards in the deck. However, remember, you're going to get those extra 6 if both teams call all their timeouts. All right, second quarter, it is 3rd and 9. Buffalo has to be careful here. They are going to just go progression pass, hoping they can get some of it back. It's going to be 7 to the flanker, 7, no modifier. Nice pass, 5, 6, 7, but it's too short. They will punt, 22-yard net. We already know the net, 10, 20, 1, 2, and that is a huge advantage for San Fran with that 18. However, remember, I can also, whenever I'm ready, give it a shot to return that 18 for a touchdown, but I'm not going to do it until it's the final quarter if we need to. I'm not going to risk them fumbling the ball away when San Fran could just take advantage of it in the final quarter. All right, San Fran goes to work. We're going to run outside with Derek LaVille. It is LaVille. He's going to get 4 yards thanks to the defense as well. So 4 yards, going to be up to the 45, 2nd down and 6. We're going to go outside again. It's going to be 15 to LaVille. 17 minus 1 is 16. 5, 10, 15, 16, down to the 29. San Fran now starting to exercise this West Coast offense to its fullest. We're going to go timing pass, take a shot for the end zone, incomplete. We're going to try to get Jerry Rice involved. He has yet to get a pass, a progression pass. Nope, it's going to be John Taylor, minus 1, so 2-yard pass down to the 27. 3rd down and 5, 6, 7, 8, 3rd and 8. We're going to go progression pass, incomplete, 4th down. We can kick it from here. Their place kicker is a 40. Half of that 20 is automatic. Nope. So we have to flip. If I flip a 4-4, it's no good. Nope, we're good. San Fran here in the second is going to get a, let's see here, 27th, 44-yard field goal. The game is tied. Wilkins bangs through a 44. Buffalo returns the kick out to the 21-yard line. Beautiful. Everything's working great. The difference is I just call plays like I suspect these teams did back in the 90s. The game originally was, not defined. Obviously, a play call algorithm will be a great way to try to replicate qualities and eras. But with something like this, I like to call plays for both teams. All right, the Buffalo Bills going to go to work. We're going to go inside. It's going to be 7 to the halfback. 9 minus 1 is 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2nd down and 2. We're going to go inside again. It's going to be halfback again for 5 minus 1 is 4 more. Is 3, 5, minus 1 is 4, and a 1st down up to the 33. Back-to-back carries for Thurman up the gut from the red gun offense. We're going to go timing pass, 16 to the split in, plus 1, 17 yards, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, up to the 50. Buffalo looking good. 2 up the gut runs, and now a nice completed bomb, or a nice medium pass down the field. We're going to go outside run. 5 to Thurman. 7 minus 1 is 6. 5, 6. It is 2nd down and 4. We're going to go progression pass. 2 to the halfback. So Thurman out of the backfield. 2 plus 2, 4. No modifier. 1st down for Thurman. What did we do? That was 2nd down. We had 5, 7 minus. Yep, 1st down. Had to double check my math. 1st down. Buffalo looking good here. Buffalo's going to go progression pass. Penalty on the offense, holding, minus 10. We'll back it up. First down over. We're going to have to go inside run. It's going to be fullback. 2 minus 1 is 1. Thought we'd do a little draw play up the gut. We're going to go timing pass. Incomplete. 3rd and long. We don't really have a choice here unless we're trying to get enough for the field goal. He only needs to get to the 36. No, that ain't. That's, let's see here. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34. He needs 15 to get to the field goal for 4th down. So we're going to go timing. Might as well. It's going to be 36 yards off the bench. Andre Reed's going to make this catch for 35 yards. 10, 20, 35. Down to the 14. Buffalo fans on their feet. They erupt as Buffalo, just like that, finds their legend, future Hall of Famer Andre Reed. We're going to go outside run. -1 fullback, -2. So they give it to their fullback on a sweep. He gets pounded. 2nd down and 12. We're going to go progression pass, incomplete. We don't have a choice. We're going to go, I don't want to get sacked. Because right now I think it's an automatic field goal. It is. So we don't want to lose any yards because we got an automatic field goal here. So we're going to go ahead and run. We're going to go progression pass and just hope we don't hit the rare sack. 5 to the split end. 5, 6, no modifier. 5, 6 down here. 4th down, they'll get the automatic kick. That's going to be from the 10. That's a 27-yard field goal. So Christie having a day here in Buffalo. And a 25-yard return for San Fran. Outstanding. What a game we've got going. Nobody's been able to get in the end zone. Man, oh man, crazy. It's a field goal fest here. And Buffalo had it at the 4 at one point. Unbelievable. They're going to kick themselves. San Fran's going to work outside. It's going to be 4, 6, -1 is 5 yards for Derek LaVille. We're going to go outside. 46. Derek LaVille breaks it. 48 -1 is 47. 10, 20, 30, 45, 6, 7. Derek LaVille. Again, San Fran's West Coast zone blocking scheme gets him free. Derek LaVille with a brilliant carry. We're going to go timing, incomplete. Looking for Jerry Rice. Progression pass, incomplete. Damn, we're going to go timing, incomplete. Steve Young having a rough day. Have to kick this. Yeah, we got to kick it. We have to hope I don't flip a 4-4, and it is good. Wait, 1-2 is a block. It's good. So 23, 40-yard field goal. This is crazy, folks. Wilkins and Christie are in a field goal duel. Out to the 21. The crowd here is got to be going, what the hell? We only have 6 plays left in the half, not counting timeouts. We're going to go progression pass, 4 to the flanker, 4 yards. 2nd and 6. We're going to go progression pass, 2 to the fullback. So dang it, right here, 1, 2. 3rd down and 3. We're going to go progression pass, incomplete. They'll have to punt. You got to be kidding me. And we already know that's bad news. 22-yard net, 10, 20, 1, 2 at the 50. Let's go ahead and take a look at our cheat sheet here. Last page of the rule book. On punt return asterisks. Where are we at here? Punt returns. I can't remember my own damn rules. 1 or 2 is a TD. 5 or 6 is a fumble lost. So 1 or 2, we're going to take this back to the house. Nope, 5-5. Not a fumble. We're not taking it back to the house, so we just get our 22-yard return. And folks, San Fran has 4 plays plus 3 timeouts. It's a chance for San Fran to secure the lead. I don't even know what the dang score is here. Wilkins with 2 field goals. It is 9-9, folks. 9-9. 3 field goals for each team. All right, San Fran's going to work. We're going to go progression pass. 6 to the flanker. The flanker is J.J. Stokes, 6 yards, 5-6. 2nd and 4. We're going to go progression pass, incomplete. Progression pass, 4 to the flanker. That's J.J. 1st down. Jake on a quick slant play. He gets it. We're going to go timeout. We're going to go timing, incomplete, 2nd down. That's a TO. We're going to go timing again. Now let's go progression to Jerry Rice. Oh, I should have went timing, incomplete. I want to get in field goal range here. Third timeout, we got to do it. We're going to go progression, trying to get in range, incomplete, fourth down. They can kick it from the 40. Oh, so I can kick it. I'm on the 40. So here we go. Just don't want to flip a 44. 22, it's good, or 22 is good. So Wilkins is going to hammer a 57-yard field goal to take the lead. And folks, that's going to make it 12-9. That's just crazy. The kick return out to the 21. Buffalo has 4 plays, and we're going to take advantage of that. So now Buffalo with a timeout. And Buffalo's going to go timing. Incomplete, second down. We're going to go timing again, incomplete, third down. That's our second timeout. Third timeout, timing, why not? Incomplete, fourth. Oh my God, we got a punt. That's crazy. That was stupid. That was so stupid. 10, 20, 1, 2, and 1-1. He doesn't take it back to the house, and that's it. It'll die right there. Well, actually, they have 1 timeout left. San Fran has 1 timeout left. Punt. So San Fran's going to use it, and we have 1 play left. So we're going to go. So we're getting we're getting about 60. We're going to get about 66 plays in the first half. We're going to go timing because we might get in field goal range here. Timing is incomplete, and last play, that was our last timeout for San Fran. We're going to go timing incomplete. Man, neither quarterback throwing the ball well. Must be high winds here in Buffalo. Maybe bad weather. Wilkins gets 1, 2, 3. Wilkins scores 9. And Christie hits 1, so it is 12-9 at halftime. Unbelievable. These teams struggling to get in the end zone. Third quarter, the 49ers get the ball first. Let's look at our possessions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 possessions in the first. For those who do their math, you'll know the NFL average is about 12.36 possessions in history, 12.35. So obviously there's been eras where it's a little higher. There's been eras when it's a little lower. Remember, the NFL doesn't count kneel downs as a possession at the end of a half. It does not count time expired. So we know for a fact every game is going to have at least one of those for each team, either a time expired or a kneel down. Those are not recorded in most NFL history if you're going back to the old school. So 24 possessions to 26 possessions is pretty normal, but many of those possessions are throwaways. You know, running out of time, time expires, or the victory formation. So long story short, 13 possessions is absolutely spot on, and part of that was because we used all of our timeouts. It would have been 11 possessions had I not used timeouts. All right, this was time expired, right? So it would have been 12 possessions. The final possession was a time expired possession, which again, when you count teams' possessions, you always want to give them +1 because it's going to be at least a time expired possession unless you happen to score on the very last seconds of either half, right? But so the point is, football is not near as predictable time-wise as, say, basketball. Baseball is obviously the most reliable because we know there's 27 outs per game unless games are tied. So you know for a fact when you look at baseball, there's going to be 27 outs. Both teams, you need 27 at home to win a baseball game. So you need to get 27 in baseball. So we know baseball is a very reliable statistical formula. And we know that there's going to be a certain number of things that will happen in every single baseball game. We can't predict, of course, what those things will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third quarter, San Fran, thanks to Wilkins' leg, up 12-6. I can't believe we have not seen a touchdown yet. All right, so we're going to return this out to the 25. They've got a pretty good chance here, so let's see what they do. We're going to go outside. It's going to be 4, -1 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 2nd and 7. We're going to progression. We have not seen Jerry show up. 4, flanker, J.J. Strokes going to get 4, so we're out to the 32. It is 3rd and 1, 2, 3. We're going to go progression pass, 10 to the flanker. J.J. Stokes having a field day, 10 yards and a first down. We're going to go outside run. It's going to be 5, 7, -1 is 6, 5, 6. Nice carry by Derek LaVille. Inside run. It's going to be 4 to the fullback. -1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. 3rd and 1. We're going to go progression pass incomplete. 4th and 1. Our punter is 41. Their punt returner is 12. So that's going to be 29 yards. That would pin them 10, 25, 29 would put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here at the 19. No, 8, 20 at the 20. Yeah, we'll punt it. Put them at the 20. They do not have a kick return for a touchdown, so a punt for San Fran to start. All right, field general football. Here we go. Thurman Thomas outside. Yep, 27 plus 2 minus 1. 28 yards. 10, 25, 6, 7, and 8. Thurman Thomas. They've had a couple of big passes and now a big run. Buffalo. Somebody should have gotten into the end zone by now, but that's not how it's gone. We're going to go outside. Outside is 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd and 6. We're going to go outside again. It's going to be 9. Minus 2 is 7. 5, 6, 7. Down to the 41. Buffalo looking good. The fans on their feet. We're going to go inside run. Minus 1 plus minus 1 minus 2 plus 2 nowhere. 2nd down. We're going to go timing pass. Picked off. 11 yards downfield. 10, 11. It's going to be returned back automatically. 16 and a chance at a touchdown. 5, 10, 15, 16. We will not risk the fumble. And you've got to be kidding me. Quarterback intercepted. 49ers get the ball back. Man, this has been a defensive dogfight. 49ers going to work. Timing. 17. J.J. Stokes. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Down to the 35. We're in field goal range. We're going to go progression pass. 2 to the fullback. 1, 2. A dink pass out to the fullback. We're going to go timing. Incomplete. 3rd down. Progression pass. 21 to John Taylor. 20 yards. 10, 20. Down to the 13. The crowd here stunned. San Fran. Timing pass. Incomplete. Progression pass. 5 to guess who? Jerry. 5 plus 4 is 9. Down to the 4. 3rd and 1. Inside run is 2. Fullback is 0. Minus 1 is 1 and a 1st down at the 3. William Floyd gets it. And we're going to go inside. 0 plus 2 minus 1. We get 1. 2nd down. Inside. We're just going to pound the rock. 3, 5 minus 1 touchdown. Finally, Derek LaVille punches it over on a 2-yard run. Extra point is good. And the kick return for Buffalo out to the 21, and San Francisco finally takes advantage of a turnover and gets a touchdown. We got a ball game, baby. Here we go. We're going to go outside. It's going to be running back. Minus 1, minus 2. 1, 2. Buffalo starting to falter. 2nd, and there's an injury. The injury is automatically to the, well, it's the bench. The bench can't get injured. So we flip a card, and we look at the exact same play. So it was an outside run, and it's running back. So again, bench can't get injured, so we ignore it. There it is, 2nd down and loss of 2. So 2nd and 12. We're going to go timing. 23 to the tight end, Lonnie Johnson. 23 yards, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful play there to Lonnie Johnson. We're going to go outside. Minus 1 plus minus, damn it, nowhere. 2nd down as Thurman Thomas is struggling against San Fran. We're going to go progression pass. 5 to the tight end. Lonnie catches another one. 5 yards. 3rd and 5. We're going to go progression again. Try to get this quick pass. 8. Split in Brooks. 8 plus 1, 9 and a 1st down. 5 and 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the 44. Man, Buffalo's moved the ball. They just die. They keep dying and can't get in the end zone. Beautiful. We're going to go inside run. It's going to be 5 halfback plus 2. It's going to be 6 yards, 5, 6, down to the 38, but the ball's on the ground, and it is lost, I believe. Let's double check my fumble. Again, remember, I haven't been playing this a lot. Last time I played this, I played old Flash Football 1E the other day. Fumble, question mark, 6-6, the offense recovers. Yep, ball is lost. You got to be kidding me. Dang you, Thurman Thomas. fumble loss. That is their second fumble loss. No, Derek LaVille fumbled in the first quarter. 49ers take over. That's heartbreaking. There are no fumble returns in field general football. However, that might be something that he changes in his rules. We only got 4 plays left in the third. Game's going pretty good here. San Fran's going to pitch it outside. It's going to be nowhere. 2 minus 1 is 1 yard. 2nd and 9. We're going to go outside again. -1, -2, +2, nowhere. 3rd down. We got to go progression pass. 7 to the bench. J.J. Stokes, 5, 6, 7. It is 4th and 2. They'll punt. And the punt goes 29, 10, 25, down to the 25. They're going to field it right there, and that's going to wrap up the third quarter almost. We have one more snap. It will take us into the fourth unless I score on this play. Wow. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and go outside. It's going to be a run for 4. -2 is 2 yards. 2nd down, and we shuffle for the fourth quarter. Wow, folks. Derek LaVille gets a touchdown, and it is now 19-9. It's a 10-point game in the fourth quarter. Buffalo has the ball, 2nd down and 2nd and 7. Buffalo with the ball. And we're into the fourth quarter. We bleed into the fourth, right? Second half's gone faster. We haven't had as many turnovers and field goals, right? So the turnovers obviously are going to 3 and outs and turnovers are gonna make more possessions because you're not going to use up as much time when you're turning it over quickly or when you're punting on 30. But these long drives, let's put it this way: we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possessions in the third because we had a couple of decent drives. All right, Bills going into the fourth at home, down by 10. It is 19-9. 49ers are the only team to muster an actual touchdown here. And in the second half, their second drive of the third quarter wrapped up after an INT. Derek LaVille punches it in from the 2. And we got a hell of a ball game. Can Buffalo find 10 points? Can they do it? They don't have a lot of offense here. Neither team has a negative pass defense. That would make sense in the 90s. You're going to see pluses. The more of this, the more the eras evolved into passing eras, you see a lot of +2s in the 2020s. So there just aren't any negative defenses in the modern era. And of course, if you go all the way back in time, you're going to see a lot of negative pass defenses because that's the nature of how the game's designed. You may disagree that that's how football was, but it is definitely how the yardage is affected in the game. Remember, it only affects yardage. It doesn't affect quarterback completion percentage, things like that. That's going to come from how smart you call plays or how lucky you are in the risk-reward aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're playing a little Phil General 1995 using Rory's beautiful cards. I've been watching my man over there at Clark and Addison play what he's been working on as he brings this up to the Clark and Addison standard. And I'm absolutely jacked to watch him play it. I'm like, you know what? I got to play it. I got to dig it out and play at least a game today. All right, so Buffalo in 2nd and 7 is going to go to work. They're going to go timing. Penalty, 18 yards, so it's a pass interference. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. First down pass interference penalty. That's beautiful. We're going to go timing again. Incomplete. Thought we'd take a shot. We're going to go outside run. -1, -2. Shoot. 1, 2. 3rd down. We're going to go timing. Incomplete. 4th. Buffalo going to have to punt again. 10, 20, 1, and 2. And again, we know what the net is. Punt minus punt return. So we got the net. I'm not going to take a chance on returning it for a touchdown, fumbling it. San Fran is sitting pretty here, folks, with a 10-point lead and the ball. We're going outside. -1, -1. Loss of 3. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow. We're going to go progression pass, incomplete. 3rd down. We're just going to run the ball outside, try to punt the ball away. -1, -2, nowhere. 4th, they'll punt. 10, 25, and 9 is going to put it at the 43. They're going to have the ball at the 43. Both teams punt on 3 and outs, so we're going to end up with a lot more possessions if they continue that. 1st down. Buffalo goes to work. We're going to go progression pass. 8 to the tight end, Lonnie Johnson. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2nd and 2. We're going to go timing. Play action bomb. Incomplete. Outside run. Oh, halfback. 0, +2, -1. 1 yard. 4th down. They have no choice. We got to go for it. We're going to run outside. It's going to be penalty defense. 5 yards. Somebody jumped. Beautiful. Buffalo fans roar as they see that flag come out and they signal encroachment or offside or whatever the hell. Here we go. Buffalo's going to go timing. Incomplete. Progression pass. 4 to the flanker. No modifier. 4 yards. 3rd and 6. We're going to go progression pass. 6 to the flanker for a first. 5 and 6. Beautiful slant pass to Russell Copeland. Timing. Incomplete. Outside run. 6 to the fullback. -1 is 5. It's 3rd and 5. We make that a convertible progression pass. 7 to Lonnie Johnson. 5, 6, 7. Lonnie Johnson having a hell of a day today for Buffalo. Timing. 23 to Lonnie Johnson. Touchdown Johnson. Buffalo. Quarterback. 23-yard pass to Johnson. And the extra point is good. Holy cow, 49ers. Uh-oh, folks, it's a 3-point game. Niners return it out to the 25. Here we go. Niners would love to eat up 8 of these, right? A minimum of 8. 49ers are going to go inside. It's going to be fullback, loss of 1. That ain't it. 2nd down. Timing pass. Going to take a shot. Incomplete. 3rd. Progression pass. Picked off. No way. 1, 2, 3. And they return it 14 with a chance to go to the house, and we're going to do it. 33. No. But 14 yards. 10. Down to the 13. Buffalo fans roar as, oh my God, they were down by, they're in automatic field goal range now. So as long as we don't turn it over, we can tie the game. You have got to be kidding me. Quarterback, INT. My gosh, I'm going to have to go to a new sheet to wrap up the plays here. 4th quarter. Buffalo with a huge play following an interception. All they want to do is score a touchdown. That'll give them the tight lead. We're going to go progression pass. Buffalo looking for a back out of the backfield. Yep, fullback, 2. 1, 2. No modifier thanks to that, but no plus for Gardner. We're going to go progression pass. 5 to Lonnie Johnson. Down to the 6. It's 3rd and 3. We're going to run outside. Pitch. Running back. -1. -1. -1. -1 is a loss of 1. Damn. 4th down. Automatic field goal. Can you believe it? 27. It's going to be a 17 and 7 is 24-yard field goal for Christie. It's a tie game, folks. 49ers return the kick out to the 25. We have a tie game. That is brilliant. San Fran, progression pass, incomplete. It's going to go outside, -1, -2. Man, San Fran getting hammered in the 4th. The fans on their feet. Timing pass, 29 yards to Derek LaVille. 30, 1, 10, 20, 30, and 1 up to the down to the 46. Derek LaVille, they're almost in field goal range, and we've got only 3 plays left. Derek LaVille, we're going to go outside. -1, -1, nowhere. Timing pass, incomplete. 3rd down. They need 6. Yep, they need 6 to kick the shot at the game-winning field goal. We're going to use a timeout, and we're going to go progression. We need 6, 4. Flankers, no modifier. 4 yards, not good enough. To the 42. It's 4th down. They must go for it. And we will go for it. We're going to call a 2nd timeout on this drive. We're going to go progression pass. 9 to the running back. Or to the bench. That would be, I don't know who the 3rd back is, but -1. So 9 -1 is 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to the 34. Folks, they can't kick a guaranteed field goal yet, but they are in position. One more timeout. We're going to take it. We're going to go outside. Nowhere. 1 yard. He gets 1 down to the 33. This is it. We have to kick the field goal on the final play. Actually, yeah, we have no more timeouts, so this has to be our field goal. Jeez. So what we don't want on the field goals, remember, I think the field goals are pretty, again, pretty easy to do. I just haven't played this in so long. A field goal, I believe, we just want to avoid, where's my field goal? We want to avoid a 4-4, I think, but let me double check. This will win the game. Game-winning field goal 4-4 is a miss, a 1-2 is a block. So we don't want a 1-2 or a 4-4, and we'll win this ball game. San Fran will win this ball game with a game-winning field goal by the man, Wilkins, who's had a brilliant day. He's kicked four field goals today. This would be his 5th field goal. Wilkins, San Fran with a chance in Buffalo to win the game. No 1-2, no 4-4. And it is 2-3, and it's good. Wilkins, game-winning field goal of 50 yards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, see here, Buffalo scores a touchdown. Wait a second. Third quarter, yep, touchdown. They do not. Oh, wait, and Christie, they get 10 points. That tied it up. 19-19, and then the game-winning field goal. The 49ers throw an interception and kick a field goal, game-winning field goal. So 22 to 19. What a game. San Fran, again, this is December 1825. Yep, I've been watching Brian play as he's working on the new version of Field General Football. Got me really pumped. And and I wanted to play a little myself. Outstanding. Again, not using limitations on play calling today. Again, 1995 is an era. 1995 is an era in which teams were pretty balanced. They passed the ball more, obviously, than they ran around the league. But it was a nice, balanced period in pro football. For me, 1990. Yeah, I mean, I would say 95 is the expansion year. They added the 2-point conversion. I would say 95 on is a pretty balanced era. So I would say between like 88 up to like 2007 was a pretty balanced era for play calling. Obviously, you started to have teams that were passing a little more than running, right? You still had teams that were having dominant backs put up 1,800 yards, things like that. So, but it wasn't so run heavy, and it hasn't become what it is today, which is passing on about 60% of plays. 60. It's almost the opposite of the 1970s and 80s, or I should say 70s, when they were running a ton. They're now passing about as much as they ran in the 1970s. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.